Oh shoot, I got this video still playing. Watching Diary of a Wimpy Kid, you already know the vibe. Yo, so I did not get a paycheck, but I did get to sell my Pokemon cards. Oh my god. Now for the longest time I have been harboring 875, I think it was, 875 plus Pokemon cards that I didn't want anymore. I kept all the super rare ones I wanted, like all the vintage and like ancient Pokemon and Delta series Pokemon. I kept those and gave away the other ones. Sold it for $100. I got that today. That $100 went immediately to, you see these big socks right here? These are extra cushion DeWalt socks. Or not DeWalt, but John Deere socks. These are for steel toes. I'm rocking these now. Another thing, I don't even know if you can see it for real. You can kind of see, but I got some Air Plus work soles. So these are some memory foam thick soles for my boots now. That's great. And the biggest upgrade, or the biggest thing is, I have now, and first of all, look how thin these soles are. Crazy. This is what I was walking on. And right underneath it is like wood. So it's like literally hard soles on the shoes. But whatever. Next big upgrade is this. Now you're probably wondering, what's this bag, right? This is a one-of-one bag that I got a while back. But it's not about the bag that matters. You can see the little chrome heart pendant that I used to have. If we open this, watch this. We've got Cheez-Its. This is the size of my head, bro. Cheez-Its. And we've got hella granola bars. I was gonna get fruit snacks too, a little bit more out of my budget. Didn't have the money to get it right away. I am still holding about $50 of that money because I want to put that towards the DS to get that shipped over here. But I'm just shy because I had to pay for gas today. So I mean, it's a little unfortunate, but we're gonna wait until the payout, I guess. But I don't even think I have that much time. So it's really, we're gonna have to kind of find a way around it. You know what I mean? But yeah. So we have a bag full of snacks. I'm no longer using that red bag because it was a little too flimsy, not what I was really looking for. But I have gone back to using my military bag. Now you can obviously see it's quite stacked. In the front pouch, we have 2 more pairs of those John Deere socks. Here we have a knife sharpener. In the first patch, we have my wallet. In the second patch, I believe we have, my work gloves. In the third patch, we have an extra knife, an extra Sharpie, a measuring tape, my ski mask, and let me see what else. And my badge. So that's everything in there. And then in the final pouch, we have my change of shoes and my, Carhartt hoodie. So that's basically everything for that. Give me just a millisecond. We're back. So basically what I was saying is, the Star backpack has all my snacks in it. The normal Army backpack has all my utility in it. And both of those will stay in my car. Now, I also made 2 6-inch, okay, now I'm very proud of this. Toasted the bun. Swiss cheese, ham, honey ham, thin cut honey ham at that. Thin cut turkey slices on top of that. Mayo, light mayo, of course. And honey mustard, spicy mustard, right? I know this sandwich is about to hit, nigga. I'm gonna be hungry as hell, it's gonna hit. Also, something that I also purchased because I've been having muscle spasms, not literally like spasms, but it's more of like they're not cramps either. But you know when you cramp up and your muscles start like moving and stuff like that? So muscle spasms, literally. So to combat that, I saw this in the store. It is LMNT. And I wasn't recommended this by anybody, but apparently it's high in sodium, high in potassium, high in magnesium. Now, if you guys know, I do have hyperhidrosis, and obviously when I'm working at work, I wear this super heavy duty Carhartt hoodie all the time. So I am sweating, not profusely, because there's nice AC in there, but it's more of like a surface level, like my undershirt is getting soaked. Or not soaked, but wet. So I do sweat a lot. Now, sodium helps balance out the sweat to sodium level. But anyway, the more sweat that you have, obviously the more dehydrated your body is. And with hyperhidrosis, that's cranked up times 3. So I'm sweating super much, like all my water that I drink throughout the day. And I'm chugging water, right? When I get the opportunity, 2 bottles at a time. And I'm still getting these little muscle spasms. Like I said, they're not cramps. And they're not like a big problem, but I do notice that like my leg will start like spazzing, or my hand recently will start doing like this with my finger, like, and I can't control it. Or like my fingers start flicking and it'll be like that. And I think that's because my muscles are dehydrated. So we got this. I'm gonna say during lunch, I'm gonna start drinking these. And if I open my bag real quick, so you guys can see what I mean. I also put creatine in the mix. So I went ahead and I got one right here. I'm probably gonna put this in the fridge at the job, but it is like a hazy color. This one, I believe, is the exact same flavor as this one right here, which is citrus salt. And the thing about this product is apparently it's supposed to be salt, just flavored. So instead of just flavored water, it's like rock salt. And it's supposed to be a little salty, but it's supposed to taste good. I've never had it. Tomorrow will be my first time having it. I'm not gonna drink one tonight. They cost me like $8 for 6 of them, which is kind of expensive. So I'm really hoping they work and that I don't have those spasms at night and all that, because I do notice it the most when my body is at rest. That's why I'm saying I think it's a spasm and not a cramp, because whenever I'm working out, or I call it workouts at work because I'm moving crazy. But whenever I'm moving around and about, I don't notice it at all until like I stand there for a minute and I can feel my thigh muscles start like spazzing. So yeah, that's that. Also, I have my Amazon water bottle they provided with us. I put water in there, and I also put just a great value energy. If you guys can see that, an energy stick, something like that. It's gonna keep me at like a mellow energy. It's gonna give me enough to like operate. Because there's coffee there, but I don't like coffee. It stains your teeth really bad. So instead of me drinking coffee, I would rather these. I like fruity taste, pause. So I would rather drink something like that anyway. So that's basically the rundown. Like I said, if the Cheez-Its are for if I just start craving food and like I feel like sitting in the car and just eating and munching, that's what that's for. But when I'm taking my 15-minute breaks, I'm gonna make sure that I'm chugging water, and then I'm gonna be eating granola bars. have 40 of them, so I could eat 2 a day, which is a 15-15. Or I could eat as many as I want and just buy more later on. So either way, that's great for that. Like I said, my ankle was hurting a little bit, and my toes were absolutely getting beat. Like, I'm talking, my toes hurt, bro. Let me see if I can find, or no, I don't have any socks out right now. I cleaned up my room, but my socks are super duper thin. If you take a look at these, I don't even have to unroll these before you can see how thick the toe is. These are almost reminding me of like the pro basketball shoe or basketball socks. If you guys know, the NBA provides basketball socks where the toes themselves is like super puffy. But you can see how thick this is. Super thick sock, super long too. It's just a thick material all in general. And I really like them. I wore them today walking around in like my New Balances. Didn't notice any toe pain. Felt like I had an insole in already, so I can only imagine that plus the insole, I would be walking on air pretty much. And the Timberlands are heavy as well, so I think that was adding to the pain because the weight of the shoe was pressing down on my foot, plus I was walking into it, so it was grinding and like pushing down, so it was hurting. But I think I'm going to neutralize that with what I did, and now the shoes feel like a perfect fit in that I don't have any space, which, like I said, is perfect because now there will be no sliding, no friction, and even if there is that extra bit of cushioning between the socks. So we're going to be happy to see this. The new setup, I think, is pretty solid. Also, huge update for Amazon. We're going to get into a quick yap session, I'm not going to lie. But a new update on Amazon, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be really hard for me to work these 3 months. And I might not even need to work 3 months because I'm going to be working so much overtime. And I'm about to explain that to you guys in a second. But basically, I graduated today, as they call it. Once you finish your basic training, you get sent out on the floor. So today I was doing what they call stowing, where basically they put the packages down, you have a bag, you scan it, a light pops up, you scan that, you put the package in there, and you play a game of Tetris. But the only thing is, if you mess up in this, you lose a job, and you lose money, you go homeless. So, I mean, it's pretty damn fun, I guess. But I'm running this, I'm doing really good. Now, the thing is, they have one lane. One lane is pretty easy, pretty manageable, it's alright. They make me do 3 lanes today. Now, also, 2 of my coworkers quit today, so I had to do extra work, and that's why I had to do the 3rd lane. And it was pretty bad. So my first time ever being on the lanes without being assisted was today, and it was one of our busier days with 70K packages or something like that. So it was absolutely a speed run to hell, I'm not gonna lie. Did I like it? I thought it was pretty calm in the beginning, but once it started ramping up, here's what happened, right? So we went to the job board or whatever, where they basically sort out who goes where, and the guy that was training me said, or I was standing beside this girl, and the guy that was training me said, hey, you guys, or he didn't say you guys, he said, you go to J14. So I was like, okay, bet. So I follow the girl, and we both go, she goes to J13, I go to J14, and we start running it, and we're like, why is it not busy at all? Because we're supposed to be running 2 lanes. He did not explain this to us, by the way. So I asked her, I'm like, yo, are you getting packages? Like, this is super easy. Is it supposed to be this easy? And she's like, I don't know, ask him. We do this for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes pass, the manager guy that trained us comes over, and he's like, bro, where have you been? I said, where have I been? I said, I've been at the place that you sent me. He said, I did not send you here. He said, you're supposed to be at J26. I said, J26? Yeah, he said J26 through 30. I said, what? So I'm running 2 lanes, and I'm like, okay, bet. He said, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's an absolute shit show over there. I said, what are you talking about? We get there, the packages are stacked so high, there is no more space to put packages. They started putting them on like the sides and on the floor in random spots, right? Even in the totes. So he was like, I'm gonna help you with one of the lanes to get you caught up, but you're on your own after that. He helped me for a bit, and I'm gonna be honest, bro, I was moving, bro. Here, I gotta demonstrate a little bit. This is exactly how I'm moving. Beep, walk, 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 slide, beep, beep, walk, 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 grab, beep, beep, slide, again, rearrange your packages. Beep, 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 beep. And while I'm doing this, it looks like I'm making no progress because while I'm doing this, the guy that's supposed to be loading my stows literally just keeps stowing. Like, there's so many packages that I can't stop him. So I just keep going, and it's an endless move until the 15-minute break hits. And by then, I had already managed to get most of the work done, so there was nothing major going on. So it wasn't too bad. In the beginning, it was horrible. But through the day, it started mellowing out. It was still busy as hell. And like I said, I had some coffee, and boy, I was ripping. I don't know if they put crack in that, but yeah, Amazon W coffee gang. Drank that coffee. I was zooming between the 2 lanes. I had literally 0 packages within both of my rows. And I think that's why he came over there and was like, hey, can you help on the 3rd row that somebody needs help catching up on? I was like, sure. And there's this thing called Jiffies, which is these little bags that you put packages in. I had to do all those, and theirs was overflowing on the floor, and I had to reorganize all their bins too. It was bad. But once again, 2 of my associates, fellow associates quit, so that was kind of like a damn, and they were like, I'm not gonna do this. I don't know why my dog is barking right now. She's pissing me off. But anyhow, the 2 people that quit kind of screwed over everybody in the aisles because their items, one of them was picking, which picking is taking them off the conveyor belt. She wasn't, like, she quit. The conveyor belt girl quit. And the girl that she was stowing for quit, meaning 2 of the rows were stacked up to the fullest. And then that's when she was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And her friend was like, if you're not doing it, I'm not doing it. And she just kept when she left, the packages kept falling over the floor. Her rows are stacked up. There's overflow, like, over the container. It was so bad on the H side that they had to start pulling people from different zones to, like, help out as much as they could. And brother, it sucked. I'm not gonna lie for them. It was a little busier on my side as well because my person had to try to help them out, but I also had to try to help 3 zones. So, I mean, or 3 rows, so it was a lot. But apparently Prime Day is supposed to be, what is it? 150%, no, 50% worse than that. They said that we're supposed to make about 100K to 110K packages. So that was a 70K And that honestly, like I said, it wasn't bad until they told me to hit 3 rows. And I mean, in the moment, I definitely was like, oh my God, it won't stop. So I can only imagine how Prime Day is gonna be. It's probably gonna be shitty. But we got 2 weeks of that. Ooh, that felt great. But yeah, we got 2 weeks of that. We got to figure it out. And what I also found out that I did not know, once I was talking to them about the graduation after everything was finished, and we're sitting down with all the people that we were in the training with or the class with, one of the trainers were like, okay guys, you guys got any questions? And we just started asking random questions. And at one point somebody was like, so when does this Prime Day thing go, and like how's Black Friday? She was telling us, she was like, Black Friday wasn't that bad last year. The year before it was pretty bad, and it was equivalent to like the Prime weekend, but for only obviously a day. So she said another thing that she forgot to include is November through, I think she said August, is going to be mandatory overtime, equivalent to what Prime Day is. What? Everybody was like, wait, what are you talking about? She's saying that you have to work 6 days in a row, 5 days. 5 days in a row, 1 day off, 5 days in a row. 10 hours every single day. 1 a.m. to 10. Or 1 a.m. to 12, actually. That's really, really bad. That's really bad. So that caught us by surprise. She also answered a question from a guy that was like, so can I just drop a day? Like, is there any option for that? And she basically said, no. There's no dropping a shift. It's straight up, A, you don't have the points and you go negative, or B, you have the points and you can get off, but they're going to deduct the points. So, I mean, I think that's kind of rough. And, like I said, these aren't going to be light days. Like, November through August, we're hitting, what's it called, New Year's, we're hitting Halloween before that, we're hitting Black Friday, we're hitting Thanksgiving, we're hitting 4th of July, we're hitting, like, all these different holidays, and it's going to absolute tear niggas. I know it's going to suck. But, I mean, the money is going to be buku crazy. I already told you guys I'm trying to do 3 months worth of time, just enough to pay off all my bills and accumulate enough money to where I can start trading again. So until that is the case, I don't really want to quit. I'm going to try my best to endure it. And what I noticed was a lot of the people were taking their slow, sweet time with the stowing while I was trying to go as fast as I could and keep my stuff cleared. And I thought about it and I was like, bro, I need to just go at a manageable pace. I feel like I'm going to burn myself out if I'm moving too quick. And I could feel the toll on my body eventually where, like, I was ripping and running for 9 hours straight and I was just like, bruh, this shit got me geeked. And like, I had 2 cups of coffee and I was like, that shit got me geeked. And when I say cups of coffee, they're like this big. They're not the full size, like, large that you guys normally see. So it's like a little shot pretty much. You guys know, like, the waters that you get from the little water fountains, the plastic water fountains that has the jug upside down, it's those kind of cups. So I drank some of that and, bro, I was straight. But anyways, that's basically it, man. If you guys see a video of me basically saying, like, I quit or anything like that, that's very possible. But that's if, like, it has to be really bad for me to want to quit. Because, like I said, this is some great money. It's just hard work. And I'm trying to prepare myself the best way I can. But, I mean, we're going to have to see. Because there's only so much preparing I could do. But, I mean, Prime Week is going to be the real testament. I feel like that's the hardest time. So if Prime Week is manageable, then I should be straight for the rest of the year besides, like, Christmas. And, yeah, that's about it. Black Friday, maybe. But or Cyber Monday as well. But other than that, man, there's not too much to talk about other than, like, the fine shiz that people say are all up in Amazon. It's not true to an extent. Like, I feel like there's baddies, obviously, but that's at any job. And it seems like they're kind of not common, but there's a few of them, and it feels like high school for real. I understand what people are talking about now because it feels like all the cute girls are talking to, like, every single guy in the whole place, which is bad. I need to find out why my dog is barking. I will be back. Or actually, I could probably just end the video here. Like I said, there's not too much to talk about. I'll probably talk more about that tomorrow. And I think after tomorrow, it's my off day. So, wait, matter of fact. Yeah, after tomorrow is my off day, so I will be making a video on that as well. Just letting you guys know how the week went, basically. And like a day of me just completely being on my own. But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Also, my TikTok video that I made a while ago, it has hit 110K views, 24,000 likes, and it is climbing rapidly. I believe it's going to hit 250K views soon. So keep on the lookout for that. I am still posting consistently on TikTok, and hopefully I can get about 10K followers and be monetized by the end of, like, the next 6 months or so. That would be great. But anyhow, I love you guys, man. I will see y'all later. We will give you guys an update on this new setup that I got going on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.